Okay, we're doing the review for the S&P 500, the E-mini for Wednesday, November 20th. We had the FOMC meeting minutes today that got released at 11 o'clock Pacific time, 2 o'clock Eastern time. We had been anticipating that. If you've been following along here on the reviews, you will clearly see that we were looking for some fairly big movement here today. And let me get all of this on the chart here. There you go. So, whoop. Here we go. Okay. So, what we have are prediction points, these blue lines and this orange line. And you can see pretty few of them today. And we actually said a little bit about that in MAP, which is essentially the way these prices are working. They're not just support and resistance. Anybody can go in and look at support and resistance on a chart and draw that in. What's happening with prediction points is they are predicting the range or the volatility for the day. So because this one is at 16 quarter and this one's at 95 quarter, that's 21 points, and it tells me that these are going to be quite a ways away here and that there's some big volatility in here. And essentially, because we broke down in here in the Globex, I'm looking to fill this price here. So you'll see right here at 6:15 Pacific time, that was when the market was trading back over here. We said we have 96 today, which is a ways to go. So down to here. And then we had these two prices here, and we did have a few prices up above. But essentially, the opportunities today were getting short. The best opportunities today were getting short up here on this bounce. So you're shorting from here down to here. This is, again, 20, 23, 24 points, just depending on how you're treating this, which we anticipated. There was a buy here, actually, at 95 quarter, and you can see it came down to 95 half, one tick from our price. And it came back up here to 03. So from 95 half all the way back up to 03. So there's a pretty decent bounce right here. Could have gotten 6 or 7 points on this one. So we'll call this 20 points from here to there, and 6 points on this one right here. And then it did break down. It did come back up and test. Probed back up here. Tried to come a little bit lower. It just couldn't quite do it. So tried to sell off more. There was another big gap down here. Didn't think we'd get all that unless it was very, very weak. And we did actually break back above here, come back and test this area. And then it was sort of off to the races from here. So this was a great buy opportunity in this area from, we'll call it 97 back up to 07 area is what we put in the map. So there's another 10 points. So 20 points, 6 points, and another 10 points. So 36 points here on the FOMC, just taking 3 trades that were pretty simple, all really kind of mapped out here. And, you know, we mapped them all out ahead of time. Yesterday, I want to jump back to something yesterday that we didn't get to cover a lot because it hadn't happened. But if you look here, we said on yesterday's, really hoping you'll learn something here from this, that's why I want to point this out, that breaking, where did we put that? Oh, right here. So we said 24.75 not holding as a minor break, but 17 quarter would likely get us back to 06. Now we said that at 6:20 yesterday. We said 06 area, so a more significant break. Now look at what happened yesterday. Going back here through the day, we came down. We had 24 area right here, which did break. So we came down to 24 quarter area. We broke. was able to get short on a bounce. So it broke. I got out of that, was able to get short on a bounce. And then that did move down, and I don't remember exactly what the price was that we had down here, somewhere in the low teens or something like that. There was plenty of room for this trade. And so that did move down here, but even when this bounced back up here, if you go back and you watch yesterday's review, we said all of this was still only a bounce. So it bounced back to 25 quarter, but still only a bounce. And we still had that 06 area as a target. And then if you look at what happened here in the overnight session in the Globex, there's the sell-off. We did get down to 04.5, which was 6 ticks below 06, and that's why we said 06 area. And then you'll see we tried to test that again, couldn't quite get above there, so eventually we did hold this area, and we did push higher back up into here, into the open, and then that's where that left us for today, which was that big sell-off that we anticipated this morning, and we did get all of that. So tomorrow, so here's what's interesting for tomorrow, sneak peek, 94 quarter is our KP, and you can see that the market opened, probed that by exactly a point, and then has bounced back up there. And we do have, I think it's 04 quarter somewhere right there. We have a CPA right there. So if you're in MAP, you obviously have those prices, but you can see, so even in the after hours, a really nice 10-point trade here, buying off of here. One of our members asked, well, what about, does this mean we're going to go down to into the 70s now? And I said, it really depends on how tomorrow's prices start to shake out. So when this line forms, when the market closes here at 5 o'clock Eastern and then reopens, the market shifts over to tomorrow's prices. So the prices we'll be using tomorrow morning are valid right here on this candle. Came down, probed it by a point, 10-point move. So pretty easy. That won't be in the review for tomorrow, but pretty easy 10-point trade if you had this price and bought off there and rode that up to here. Okay, so that is the review for MAP. If you want to sign up for a free trial prediction points, you can do that at daytradelikeapro.com. And if you are in the MAP room, we will see you there tomorrow. It's going to be another great day.